So, I got a message from an Aries man, okay? Homeboy is in a relationship with an Aquarius woman. And he wants me to give some tips and pointers that I think will help an Aquarius and an Aries get along better. So we're going to do the introduction, and I'm going to give him what I think. And hopefully you guys in the comment section that know anything about this union can chime in and let us know what you think. This can be a collaborative effort. So I am Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who might like it too. Also, please stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to read some of my favorite positive comments from previous videos. My email information is underneath this video along with my social media. So if you want to get a reading done, please email me and I'll give you an appointment. All right, guys, so let's talk about the Aries and the Aquarius. I'm going to talk about the Aries first because it'll give me something to talk about the Aquarius. If you are in Aries and you are in a relationship with an Aquarius, I don't care if you're a woman or a man, okay? The very first thing that you need to pay attention to is not bossing around your Aquarius. Now, some Aries tell me, oh, I never do that. I'm not bossy. I'm not overbearing. That's cool. That's cool. If you're not those things, that's cool. Move on to the next point. But the problem is that I've been around a lot of Aries in my time, male and female. And the one reason why many of us stop being friends, stop dating, or have a big fight is because they tried to boss me around. Now, an Aquarius is a leader. An Aquarius is a lone wolf or the leader of the pack. Bossing around an Aquarius, telling an Aquarius what to do is not smart. It's not smart at all. Do not do that to your Aquarius. The smartest thing to do as an Aries is to make notice of that, especially if you see your Aquarius getting angry or agitated with you. Then you need to try a different approach. Try a more diplomatic approach. Instead of bossing them around or telling them what to do, have conversations with them. What do you think we should do about this, Aquarius? Aquarius, do you have any ideas about that? Ask them, talk to them, and then say, can I offer you my idea? What do you think about this? Allow them to, and it could be something really, really simple. We're not even talking about major things. The last fight I had, or I shouldn't say the last fight, one of the fights I had with an Aries was because she was trying to bully me when we were picking out a movie at the movie theater, okay? And instead of just, us talking about it and coming to a consensus, she said, I'm only willing to see X movie. It was one movie. And she said, I'm only willing to see that movie. It was 8 movies on the board. She said, I'm only willing to see that one. And basically that's that. Either we're going to see that movie or I'm not going to the movie. So I went to the movie that she wanted to see, but I was fuming, okay? Because we had said before we even got there that we were going to see what was playing and discuss it. Aquarius is very open to doing that kind of thing, but to get there and then pull a power play, I'm only willing to see that one, and not even giving the Aquarius a choice, I was pissed and I stopped dating her. That was it. That was the end of it. Because I was like, if she'll do shit like that, she gonna do other shit, and one day I'm going to snap. I'm going to cuss her out. So I stopped dating her. So give Aquarius choices. And don't try to strong arm us into doing what it is you want to do. That's the most important thing. That's the biggest thing I see Aquarius and Aries fight about. Now, on the flip side of that, Aquarius, let me see. What is the most important thing as far as Aquarius and Aries? Well, Aries and Aquarius, remember I talked about, the fighting aspect of it when they try to bully? Aquarius, don't shut off. If your Aries does something that you don't like, don't emotionally shut off, because that's what I do. That's what I've done in the past, and I'm trying to tell myself the next time, don't do that. Don't shut off. Allow yourself to calm down, whatever that may be. Maybe taking some space, or I'll talk to you later, whatever the case is. Calm yourself down. Don't shut off, and talk your way through it. No matter what happened, if it was their fault, if it was your fault, no matter what happened, don't shut off on your Aries. And this is what will happen. Your Aries and you will start to fight, because if you shut off on them, the Aries isn't going to just say, okay, the Aquarius shut off, and leave it alone. They're a fire sign. They're going to keep coming forward. Their energy is going to keep coming forward and trying to get you to engage. And if you're still angry with them, if you're shut off, you're not going to be able to work through the problem. And this is true, really, in my opinion, with any relationship, Aquarius. Try not to shut off. Try to talk through them. And especially in this case. So in the case of the woman that I was talking about with the whole thing with the movies, instead of shutting off, what I should have done was talk to her. I should have said, I really don't like it when you bully me. I really don't like it when you try to do things and boss me around. I don't like it when you're overbearing. It bothers me, and it makes me feel like you're treating me like a child. Then I get angry and don't want to fuck with you. That's what I should have said to her, but I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. I just shut off. Click. It was like a switch. Click. I just shut off. I said, okay, we'll go see that movie then. We went and saw that movie, and I totally detached from her. I sat there and got drunk and didn't even watch the movie. And after, because I had drinks with me, I sat there and got drunk. I did not watch the movie. Afterwards, we got some food. I got my food. And we went to my home. She dropped me off, and I left her the fuck alone. I stopped fucking with her altogether. What I should have done was went home, calmed myself down, and left her a message that we should talk about this. That's what I should have did. But I didn't do that, because at that point in my life, this was years ago, this is a long time ago, but at that point in my life, I wasn't that mature yet. I wasn't that emotionally mature yet, or even considering that. It was like, either you gonna act like you got some sense, or I'm gonna kick you to the curb, period. I didn't even think about trying to communicate or working through it. So Aquarius, try communication, try working through it, instead of just shutting off. Okay? So those are two things that can make it easy, because honestly, Aquarius and Aries is not it's not a bad combination. It's a fire sign. Like I said before, air and fire are the best two elements for an Aquarius. So being with the Aries most of the time will be easy. Most of the time you'll have fun, you'll have a good passionate sex life. Aries, I like them because they have all these interests. A lot of them have all these different interests. Like the woman I was talking about, she's the one that introduced me to Harry Potter. And she introduced me to a lot of interesting songs and cinema and books and things like that. She had a lot of very varied interests. So a lot of times the two of you can get along in that way, but it's just that one thing I think is the point that really makes us fight each other. So if the Aries can try to not bully their Aquarius, boss around their Aquarius, and if the Aquarius cannot shut off and communicate and, talk through things, these two can really do well. Okay? So that's my take on it as far as these two signs are concerned. I think that it's not a bad match at all. Belle Lauren Aura. Hey, sweetheart. Belle says, oh my God, your shirt is awesome. I want one. The other day I had on a Care Bear shirt, as a matter of fact. And if you want to check out my shirt, if you want to check out the links and maybe get yourself one because it was on Amazon, go to my Instagram. My Instagram is at Queen underscore Haru. No, at Queen underscore Offset underscore Haru. That's what it is. It's underneath this video. So check me out there. I have the shirt and I have the links to the Care Bear, and I have the link if you want to make your own customized pillow. This is my buddy Def Noodles, my favorite YouTuber. So you can customize your own pillow of your own favorite YouTuber or your mom or your cousin or whatever you want to do, your boyfriend, whatever. Melly, hey Melly. Melly said, is it common for Aquarius to be friends with an ex? It really does depend on the Aquarius because I'm not friends with any of my exes. I am in contact with one, the Taurus. We talk here and there, not really a lot, just sometimes we shoot each other a happy birthday or something like that. The rest of them I don't talk to. Usually if an Aquarius is friends with their ex, it's either because A, that person is somebody we still have feelings for, or it's B, that we started off as friends, it didn't work, and we went back to being friends. Most Aquarius I know do not believe in being friends with their exes. But there are a lot of what I call the revolving door Aquariuses. These are the Aquariuses who will continuously get back with their ex. So they break up, get back together, break up, get back together, break up, get back together. And it happens over and over again. So those kind of Aquarius do sometimes stay friendly with their exes. But it's not common. It's not really something that we're really that into. But if it was a strong friendship from the beginning, sometimes we will hang in there. I have a friend that was my friend. She was my friend my whole life. And we dated for a little while. It didn't work. And we went back to being friends. So that vibration is common for an Aquarius, the friendship aspect. But to date somebody, it not work out, and then keep that friendship, I don't like exes around, to be honest with you. I think that like the one ex I keep, that's fine because she don't really bother me. But I've come to find that a lot of people keep around exes and it's messy. The ex is constantly coming at them. The ex sometimes is sabotaging them. I knew somebody that I was talking to at one point in time, a Cancer. And her ex was going behind her back talking shit to the women that she was seeing. Like, online, she was, leaving them little nasty messages, saying little smart things. And she says some little smart shit to me. And I didn't say nothing. I just pointed it out to the Cancer. I was like, you see that, right? And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. And I was like, okay. And she picked up on it right then and there. But that girl had been doing that shit. It's just at that time she picked up on it. So sometimes your exes can really sabotage you from moving on, or emotionally it can stop you from moving on because you're holding on to that person. So I don't believe in it. That in that one instance, I really do like the Taurus. The Taurus, I really have a lot of positive feelings about. We're just not together because the Taurus, she really wasn't ready for a real relationship. She's never had a real relationship, to be honest with you. And what I was offering her was something that she really didn't have the maturity to engage in. So I just dropped it and was like, okay, but I still have a positive relationship with her. And here and there, we see each other and, I wish her well. She's the one I really loved. I would have been with her, but I had to understand that two people have to be compatible and on the same page, and she's just not there. And I accepted that because I deserved and wanted somebody who was. All right, guys, time for me to get going. Come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.